feeling numb and empty. What your brain is doing, simple. Script for Longevity Zen. There is a moment many people never talk about. You are not sad. You are not crying. You are just empty. And that emptiness feels scarier than pain. If you feel numb, disconnected, or emotionally flat, this video is not here to motivate you. It is here to explain what is happening inside your brain in a way that finally makes sense. Best moment, early climax. Emotional numbness is not weakness. It is your brain trying to protect you from overload. The brain cannot process more emotional pain. It shuts down feeling. That shutdown is not permanent, and it is not who you are. What emotional numbness really is. Feeling numb does not mean you have no emotions. It means your brain has turned to survive. From a neuroscience perspective, emotional numbness is a state of reduced emotional responsiveness. The brain limits access to feelings when it perceives long-term stress, unresolved trauma, or emotional exhaustion. Is the limbic system, especially the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex. The amygdala detects threat. The prefrontal cortex helps regulate emotion and decision-making. When stress becomes chronic, the brain conservation mode. It stops reacting strongly because reacting costs energy. This is why people say, "I feel nothing. I do not care anymore. I am just existing." This is not laziness. It is neurological. If this resonates, pause for a moment. You are not broken. Your brain is tired. If this explanation already helped you feel less alone, like the video and stay with me. What comes next is more important. Why numbness often follows depression. Many people think numbness is depression itself, but clinically, numbness is often a response to prolonged emotional overload. Depression can involve sadness. Numbness often comes after sadness has gone on too long. Imagine holding a heavy weight every day without rest. At some point, your muscles stop responding. They do not hurt anymore. They go weak. The brain does the same thing emotionally. Research shows that long-term stress alters signaling. Dopamine is not just pleasure, it is motivation, anticipation, and emotional engagement. When dopamine pathways are suppressed, the world feels flat. Food tastes dull. Music feels distant. Hurtful. This is not a mindset problem. It is chemistry and circuitry. Understanding this matters as you cannot think your way out of numbness. You have to work with the brain, not against it. If you want practical guidance grounded in science, to Longevity Zen. We focus on healing the nervous system, not blaming the mind. Why your brain chooses shutdown instead of pain. The brain has one priority: survival. Activates the same neural pathways as physical pain. If pain becomes constant, the brain adapts. Numbness is an adaptive response. In trauma research, this is called hypoarousal. Instead of fight or flight, the nervous system freezes. Heart rate slows. Emotional signals are dampened. Awareness narrows. This is why numbness often comes with fatigue, brain fog, and disconnection from the body. The brain is saying, "Feel everything, I will collapse, so I will feel less." This response once kept humans alive. Today, it keeps people stuck. But awareness is the first step out. If this explanation connects, leave a comment. Simply write, "I feel this." You are not alone here. Why numbness does not mean you are healing or failing. This is critical. Some people fear numbness means they are getting worse. Think numbness means they are finally strong. Both are incomplete. Numbness means your nervous system is overwhelmed and conserving energy. It is a signal, not a verdict. Healing does not mean forcing emotion back. It means creating safety so the brain calms down. This is why motivation quotes often fail. They increase pressure. Pressure increases shutdown. Real healing feels subtle at first. More sensation in the body, small moments of interest, gentle If you want content that respects your nervous system, share this video with someone who feels empty but cannot explain why. In the next part, we will talk about what keeps numbness stuck, why trying harder often backfires, and what actually helps your brain slow down. Do not rush this process. Your brain heals at the speed of safety. Stay with me. Stay with. If you are still here, let me tell you something important. The fact that you are watching this means your brain has not given up. It means your nervous system is still searching for safety, balance, and meaning. In part 1, we talked about why emotional numbness happens. We explained how the brain goes into survival mode, shuts down emotional signals, and protects you from overload. Now in this part, we are going deeper. We will talk about what is actually happening inside your brain and nervous system when you feel empty, and more importantly, what helps the brain slowly come back online. This is not about motivation. This is not about positive thinking. This is about biology, psychology, and gentle recovery. Let us begin. First, we need to understand one core truth. Emotional numbness is not a lack of emotion. It is an overload response. When your brain experiences long-term stress, grief, loneliness, trauma, or chronic pressure, it does something very specific. It reduces emotional range. This happens mainly in 3 systems of the brain. The first is the amygdala. The second is the prefrontal cortex. The third is the dopamine reward system. Let us explain this simply. The amygdala is your brain's alarm system. Its job is to detect danger and trigger emotional responses. When stress becomes constant, the amygdala fires too often. Over time, the brain learns that being emotionally reactive is exhausting and unsafe. So the brain turns the volume down, not because danger is gone, but because the system is overloaded. This is why people with numbness often say, "I know something is wrong, but I cannot feel it." The signal is still there. The volume is just turned low. Now let us look at the prefrontal cortex. This part of the brain helps you feel meaning, purpose, and connection. It also helps you reflect on emotions. Chronic stress reduces blood flow and activity in this area. When that happens, the brain shifts into basic functioning mode. Eat, work, sleep, survive. Higher emotional processing becomes secondary. This is why numbness often feels flat and empty, not sad or dramatic. Now the third system is dopamine. Dopamine is not just pleasure, it is motivation and anticipation. When dopamine signaling is disrupted, you lose the feeling of wanting. You stop looking forward to things. Food tastes dull. Music feels distant. Conversations feel empty. This is not because life lost meaning. It is because the reward system is temporarily offline. Many people think this means they are broken. They are not. Their brain is conserving energy. Now let me say something very important. Trying to force happiness during this phase often makes numbness worse. Why? Because the brain interprets forced stimulation as pressure. Pressure tells the nervous system, "I am still not safe." So what actually helps? Safety signals. Not excitement, not intensity, not dramatic change. Safety. The nervous system only restores emotional range when it feels safe enough to do so. This is why healing from numbness looks slow and subtle. It often starts with the body, not the mind. Let us talk about the body first. When emotional numbness is present, the body is usually stuck in a freeze or shutdown response. This is part of the autonomic nervous system. There are 3 main states: fight, flight, freeze. Numbness is a form of freeze. In freeze, the body lowers energy output. Heart rate may slow, breathing becomes shallow, muscle tone reduces. This is not laziness, it is protection. To come out of freeze, the body needs gentle signals of movement and warmth, not intense exercise, not sudden shock. Gentle, predictable, safe movement. This could be slow walking, stretching, warm showers, sunlight exposure. These signals tell the brain, we are alive, but are not under threat. Once the body feels safer, the brain can begin to restore emotional signaling. Now let us talk about the mind. People often ask, how do I feel again? The answer is not try to feel. The answer is create conditions where feeling can return. Feeling returns when pressure decreases. This is why acceptance is powerful, not acceptance of numbness forever, but acceptance of where you are right now. When you stop fighting numbness, the nervous system relaxes slightly. That relaxation creates space, and space is what emotions need. Another important factor is connection, not deep emotional conversations, not explaining your pain, simple human presence, eye contact, voice tone, shared silence. The brain reads social safety through subtle cues. This is why even sitting quietly near someone you trust can help. You do not need to talk. Your nervous system just needs to register, I am not alone. Now let us talk about time. Numbness does not lift suddenly. It returns in waves. You may feel small moments of emotion, and then nothing again. This does not mean you are going backward. This is how regulation rebuilds. Think of it like circulation returning to a limb after numbness. It tingles. It comes and goes. The brain is testing whether it is safe to feel again. Now here is something many people do not realize. Overthinking often increases during numbness. Why? Because the emotional system is offline, and the thinking system tries to compensate. Your mind tries to solve what your nervous system needs to feel. This creates loops. Analysis, self-questioning, rumination. Overthinking is not the cause of numbness. It is a symptom. Trying to think your way out of numbness keeps the brain in effort mode. What helps more is sensory grounding, touch, temperature, smell, slow breathing. These speak directly to the nervous system, bypassing overthinking. This is why meditation for numbness is different from meditation for anxiety. Do not focus on thoughts. You focus on sensation, weight of the body, breath moving in and out, sound in the room. This teaches the brain that presence is safe. Now let me speak directly to you for a moment. If you feel empty, it does not mean you are cold or disconnected. It means you have been strong for too long. Your system adapted to survive. And now it needs rest. Healing does not require becoming someone new. It requires allowing the nervous system to soften. In the next part, we will talk about practical micro-habits that help the brain restore emotional range. Simple actions. Small changes. No pressure. If this resonates with you, take a moment now. Breathe slowly. You do not need to fix anything. Just stay. If this video is helping you understand yourself better, please support the channel by liking and subscribing. Your engagement helps this content reach others who feel the same but do not yet have words for it. In part 3, we will focus on how to gently rebuild feeling without overwhelming your brain. Stay with me. You are not broken. If you are still listening, that already tells me something important. A numb and empty brain does not mean a broken brain. It means a tired brain that has been protecting you for too long. Now let us talk about recovery. Not motivation, not forcing happiness, but how the brain slowly comes back online. First, you need to understand one key truth. Your brain does not heal by thinking more. It heals by feeling safe again. For months or even years, your nervous system has been living in survival mode, always scanning, always preparing, always holding tension in the background. In this state, the brain reduces emotional output because emotions require energy. Feeling deeply requires safety. So the first step is not asking how to feel happy again. The first step is asking how to feel safe again. This is where many people make a mistake. They try to escape numbness by stimulation. Scrolling, binge watching, sugar, alcohol, constant noise, late nights. These things temporarily wake the brain, but they do not heal it. They keep the nervous system dysregulated. What actually helps the brain recover emotional sensitivity is regulation. Slow, boring, repetitive signals of safety. Let me explain this simply. The brain learns safety through patterns, not words. You can tell yourself everything is fine, but if your body is tense, your brain does not believe you. So we start with the body. One of the most powerful tools is predictable rhythm, waking up at roughly the same time each day, eating meals at similar times, going outside in daylight, even briefly, moving your body gently every day. These rhythms tell the brain nothing sudden is happening, no emergency is coming. Over time, the amygdala calms down. The stress hormones decrease. The prefrontal cortex slowly regains control. Another key is sensory grounding. When emotions feel numb, sensations are often muted too. So we rebuild sensation first. Warm showers, feeling water on the skin, holding something textured, slow breathing where you feel the air moving in and out. These simple sensations stimulate the insula, the part of the brain that reconnects you to internal experience. As sensation returns, emotion can follow. This is why therapy often starts with body awareness, not childhood stories. Now let us talk about thinking. A numb brain often has two thinking patterns. Either it is completely blank, or it is trapped in repetitive, low-energy thoughts. Why is this happening? Because the brain is conserving resources. High-level thinking costs energy. Creativity costs energy. Hope costs energy. So instead of forcing positive thoughts, we lower the cognitive demand. You do not need big goals right now. You need small, achievable actions. Making your bed, drinking water, stepping outside for 2 minutes. Each completed action gives the brain a signal of agency. Agency rebuilds dopamine pathways. Dopamine is not pleasure, it is motivation and direction. When dopamine slowly returns, numbness begins to soften. Another important factor is social safety. Isolation deepens numbness. But forced socializing can overwhelm a tired brain. The solution is low-pressure connection. Sitting near people without talking much, listening more than speaking, short conversations with safe individuals. The brain learns that connection does not always mean demand or danger. This slowly reopens emotional circuits. Now let me address something important. Feeling numb does not mean you lack meaning. It means your brain temporarily disconnected meaning to protect you from pain. Many people interpret numbness as emptiness of the soul. In reality, it is a pause button. Your system is saying, I cannot process more right now. When you respect this pause instead of fighting it, healing accelerates. There is also something you should not do. Do not shame yourself for not feeling. Do not compare yourself to who you used to be. Do not rush the timeline. The brain heals on its own schedule. Think of numbness like frostbite. You do not rub it aggressively. You warm it slowly. Too much stimulation can hurt recovery. Now here is the hopeful part. As the nervous system stabilizes, emotions often return in layers. First comes irritation, then sadness, then small moments of pleasure, then curiosity. This is normal. Feeling sad again is not failure. It means the brain is waking up. If you feel emotions returning unevenly, that is recovery, not relapse. And finally, let me say this clearly. You are not empty. Your brain is resting. The fact that you are listening means part of you still wants to feel. That part has never disappeared. It is waiting for safety, not pressure. If this explanation helped you feel understood, stay with this channel. We talk about the brain honestly, without hype, without judgment. In the next video, we will explore how small daily habits gently pull the brain out of numbness without medication. If you are ready to heal slowly and sustainably, subscribe and come back. You are not broken. You are recovering.